That was my very first one.
I like what you did with the butt.
I didn't do anything with it. That's just the stock figure from Fuse.
Still like what you did with the butt.
Yeah, well.
Can I cut her like yours?
No, I have a razor. I just haven't messed with it yet. It's kind of difficult. They're really bristly.
Yeah, she has a shave.
I was gonna get my wife's razor, but I don't think I can get it in those little. Yeah, I mean, if you want, by all means, usually.
That's what I just said. Oh, whatever.
Well, it's shaving legs, and the first thing I think of is my wife's razor. But see, it's kind of rough. They're really resilient little wisps, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I was watching the old polarity videos.
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing my ass off, and shit was funny. We don't work well together on puzzles, but we work well together.
No, not on puzzles at all.
But on other stuff, we work fantastically. Like the 2-player, whatever.
Dual single player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're doing that, it's like perfectly synchronized.
I just don't think we work on the same frequency.
I think that's what makes it most interesting.
Oh, you like seeing discourse?
Yeah.
Mm.
Organized chaos is the best.
Well, anyways, I guess this is podcast 3.
Oh, we're recording?
Yes, I told you.
Jesus Christ.
I told you. Assume I'm always recording.
Yeah, but I do. Whatever.
What? All right. Okay.
I don't look up for 10 seconds and you pull up the recording software and start recording, and I don't know. It's astounding.
Well, yeah. I mean, since there's no video and audio levels, I don't have to match up and do several tests. It's just a click of the button.
Mm-hmm.
So it's after Christmas and it's after New Year's.
Well, good thing I didn't start talking about my personal shit I was about to say.
Well, I might have cut you off, or I might have let you go. Maybe I'll try that in the future. Try to bait you a little bit. But I do have a present for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of my products.
I feel like it's not really a present.
It's one of my products from my new 3D printer.
Okay, so it's not really a present.
Fine. If you don't want this, you don't have to take it.
Did you make the holes?
No, I was just kind of looking up, Googling 3D printer ideas.
It's a naked woman headphone holder that the headphones become her boobs. Little earbuds.
Don't look at the little headphone jack.
And it's, oh god, she has a penis.
Well, no. It's she has the vagina and the headphone jack would be.
She's coming through the back.
Well, if you unravel it the other way.
Was like that.
Well,
at best. And
but
then it just looks like she has a black dick. A big black floppy dick that wraps around her.
Anyways, I was Googling 3D printer ideas and I saw that and I instantly thought of you.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
there it is. If you don't want it, then I'll use it.
It's pretty neat.
It does. It'll help. So now your headphones will definitely look neater and not get tangled up with my headphones.
Did you make 2?
No.
Oh. Well.
I didn't want my wife to yell at me.
It's
because I showed her that. She goes, "Really? Really?" And she rolled her eyes. I said, "It's for Rose."
Look. Jesus.
Anyways, yeah, so.
It's a little plastic woman with earbuds for nipples. Jeez. Not just nipples, like full boob. Actually, she has everything but nipples because of the headphone hole. That's neat.
Isn't it clever?
That's very
as
clever.
Crude and crass as it may sound, it is rather clever.
Whenever I was a kid, my mom was an artist, right? And I sucked at drawing, like really badly. But she was always like encouraging me to do like artistic things and stuff. And so I, have you ever seen the movie Orphan?
No.
Okay, well,
it sounds like a sad movie though.
It's not. It's just scary. It's supposed to be a scary movie.
Oh.
This chick, she's actually like 40 or 50 or something. She's old, but she looks like she's
40 or 50 is old to you?
But she looks like she's like 10-ish.
What?
She has a weird disorder that makes it to her like she looks super super young. Anyways, she poses as an orphan because she always wanted a family, and she's gonna like kill the family or whatever if they
threaten her. Yeah, it's a recent movie, isn't it?
Kind of recent, like
in the past 10 years. No, it's been a few years.
No.
Well, I saw a promo or something.
It's been a
for
long time. You should just Google it. I'll Google it.
No, what was your story regarding it and your
Anyways,
bad
there's
art?
this scene. That's rude.
Well, that was the segue you used. You know, when I was a kid, I couldn't draw, but my mom could, and she rubbed it in my face a lot.
Anyways, there's a scene where, hold on, here's the release date, right here, 2000. What?
What year was that again? I didn't quite hear it.
2009. It seems like it's been way longer than that. Okay, whatever.
Well, 7 years, so.
Anyways, there's a scene where the dad walks in to the orphan's room, and he's like starting to suspect something's off with her. So he turns on the light and it's normal, and then he turns on a black light that she has in the room, and there's like a lemon juice or whatever, the whatever contrast effect, and she's drawn this mural on her wall of him, like she's naked and he's like grabbing her from behind, and I guess it's like her fantasy or whatever. Anyways, I took electrical tape and I made that on my wall, and it was,
of that pose?
yeah, and it was actually really really good, and my mom was like crazy proud.
That's the inspiration that.
How old was that in 2009? That was 7 years ago, so 13. Yeah.
Oh God, that's an electrical tape.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of this?
No, I used to, but it was on an old phone that got destroyed in the tornado.
Oh.
But yeah. I didn't make her look 12 though. I made her proportionate to the male. It wasn't an exact mural, but it was the same pose.
Okay, well I guess for copyright reasons that's good, or maybe
For copyright reasons, I'm not profiting off of it.
either that, or the fact that your
This
mother
shit's hard
might
to
have
do.
suspected you of child pornography.
I mean,
I told you her leg hair bristles are
yeah,
really
this
really
shit's
stiff.
hard.
Look at her chin too. I already picked off a bunch off her chin. She had like a pharaoh beard going on.
She still does, kind of.
Yeah. And then Andrea instantly, when I showed her the model, she goes, "Why did you give it nipples?" I said, "It's not nipples." She said, "Look right there." I said,
It does have nipples.
"Well, yeah, that's just the byproduct of the way it came out. It's like the spurs, It's not on the model. I don't think it's on the model."
That's dead on nipples, man. I don't care if it's on purpose or not. Those are dead center, very perky. Those are bees.
It's
Solid
it's
bees.
from the man. It's how it came out, all right? It's
Whatever.
not on the model. Fuse character maker doesn't have nipples to my awareness.
Anyways,
Yeah. So I forgot today was a day off.
did you?
Yeah, I texted EA1 and EA2 saying, "Hey, I got that class, so I'm not going to be at the muster," and I didn't get a response. It's because they were both probably still sleeping. And I was just getting on base and thinking, should I swing by and still do, I'm not in uniform, so it'd be weird to be there when everybody's in uniform and,
Oh yeah,
stand.
you go in uniform to taps.
Correct, yeah, civilian clothes. And but then it dawned on me, said, "Oh." And so I replied, "Never mind, I'm an idiot. I forgot you guys have the day off."
You don't have to go to FEX either, do you? You have surgery?
I have surgery, and I heard rumor they were still going to send me out there on crutches. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. And then the more people I asked, they said, no, that's probably the way it's going to happen. And they were not joking. And then I talked to Donato, and Donato was like, yeah, they're probably going to do that. I said, what?
I've heard of that already.
Yeah, they'd say stories of it. And
I
things.
heard that people are having to go out there on crutches.
They just don't have to wear plates and things. They
Yeah.
still have to have the vest on. But so I'm like, I really don't want to do that. So on my pre-op appointment on the 30th, I brought it up to the doctor. I said, so about, a couple weeks after they're going on field exercise training, and I'm going to have my convalescence leave run out on me. And so that means I'm going to be reporting back to them, and they say that I'm still going out there. What would be your professional advice about this, or recommendation? He says, is it uneven ground? I said, yes, we're out in the field.
Very uneven ground.
And he says, and I said, we're going to be in our little pup tents and everything, the whole 9 yards. He says, no. So he just writes a note right then and there. It's like, sweet. Not going to fight him on this one. Not at all. So hopefully I'm out of that.
Yeah. Well, you can man the channel while I'm gone then. Because I suck, yo. But I'm in comps with him, so it should be pretty easy.
Prayer debt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much just sitting in a tent. It's going to be boring. I'll bring Uno. Damn it, I've almost got it. The inside of her knees, her little knee pit. It's very difficult. It'd be easy if it was like, super smooth, and then you just were getting the burrs that were coming off. But it's like so jagged, you try and just scrape and it sticks into the leg.
I'm thinking of getting a sandblaster next to help clean up the parts.
Would that not destroy this tiny little thing?
Mm-mm. Well, if I held it there and had it at like full pressure eventually, but no, just lightly should help clean it up. I was reading about it. That's how people clean up their 3D prints.
Damn it. She still got some in her butt.
What? It's like watching an artist.
Anyways.
So I got on Minecraft for the first time in ages yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing there?
Sears was showing me his light factory and his generators and this whole big complex, and I saw the town that Emily built.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness gracious, the amount of time that they put into that while we were in Spain. Oh my goodness. So there was a high school. They had so many various houses. She had not a prairie, like a cow ranch, a hog ranch, sheep ranch, all like with their own pastures. And they had all nice walkways, and it was lit. It was really nice looking. I wanted to explore it some more. But I was looking at all his mechanics and machinery, and just some of it was drizzling back in. Like, I think I remember that. I think it was very intimidating. Like, oh, this looks so fun, but I don't want to have to relearn everything.
Yeah, I had a buddy who was like a savant at that shit. I don't know. He worked at a bowling alley in real life, but for some reason in Minecraft he just got things
It
and
clicked.
and he just made wicked fucking, like, before all the updates. This was like 3 years ago or so, and he could make some really cool things. He made this. It took him like a month, but he made this castle that had like opening doors and like all these pressure plates and like drop down ceilings and elevators and all sorts of craziness.
One thing I never messed with was the wireless mods that they have in there. And he set that up where on the top level, all you have to do is flip a switch, and it turned on all this other machinery down below to make all these like sub parts to go into this machine to make another part to go into this machine, and out pops a light. It'll make like a stack of 64 lights over a period of time, and you just pick them up when it's done. But it's all from just one leveler that relays to this, and I just couldn't imagine the amount of time he dedicated to it.
Yeah, it's bananas. My biggest Minecraft accomplishment was a roller coaster that wasn't even that cool. Okay, we're back. I just Google searched what an epidural is, and I was fucking right. They stick a needle into your spine.
Yes, I learned something. Thank you, Rose. So I will not be surprised when it happens, and I will not freak out when they start digging around.
I almost wish I hadn't told you, but what does she know what it is?
I'm sure she does, actually.
Andrea, do you know what an epidural is? You know that they stick a needle in your spine, right? Just checking. Fry didn't. Thank you. So anyways, so she does want an epidural because that fucking freaks me out so bad.
Good thing.
It's probably the most selfish thing I could ever say, but I would be freaked out to know that my wife had a needle in her spine. Like, completely ignoring how she feels, I would be freaked out. I'd be like, I don't want to touch you. I don't want to be near you. I don't want to see it go in. I'm fucking terrified of needles, man.
Okay.
I don't know if I could be that strong at this point in time.
Well,
like tomorrow, I don't know if I could be that strong.
That's why you have to decide if you're getting an epidural ahead of time, because once contractions get too bad and you're moving, they can't give you one because you're going to paralyze yourself if they like stick the needle in the wrong spot.
And you want that? Is that something you want? That's so scary to me. I'm terrified of needles.
Well,
I mean,
It's either that or like go through all the pain. So you
That's
know,
true.
What's the
there's
word?
other options.
What's the word that just means under your skin?
Epidermis.
Oh, so
No, that's a
penis.
layer.
Huh?
Oh, that's what I've been thinking of.
Yeah, I mean you can take
That's
other.
the layer of skin's name.
You can
Epidural.
take other pain relief, but they have to be careful what kind of like.
No, I was just getting corrected. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay. I'm just saying. Like, there's other options, but hey, and you know you can't air this until after everybody knows, right?
Yes,
Okay. Abrams, come on.
it wasn't going to be done today.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Would you sign this disclosure form?
Huh?
Would you sign this disclosure form?
What disclosure form?
The one that he wants you to sign so that you can't sue him for
Releasing
disclosing
this early?
information. Even though she's your wife and she just probably punch you in the dick when you're in bed or something. That's how I assume Andrea gets back at you. I don't know, but I think she just bottles up all her rage. Then you go lay down and you're like, "Oh, come here," and you roll over and she's just like, "Boom!" right in the junk.
No comment.
No. Well, she had.
And you guys gotta have a small bed, so I feel like she'd just kick you off afterwards.
Why does everybody say that?
It's actually really, it's like a twin.
It's a full size.
It's a full, whatever. I'm not hey man, if you're comfortable in your tiny bed.
I want a queen size.
Andrea, we are
I
at
like
work.
this.
We are at work.
No, we're not at work. All right.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Wait,
Well,
okay.
Let's just try one thing real quick. I'm going to ask Fry a question, the next question on here, and he's going to answer it, but you're going to be here for it, and I feel like it might be gold. Are you planning to stay with your partner? No. Do you know...
He doesn't even want to open that can of worms, apparently.
Do you know how you will get to the hospital? Have you thought this ahead?
Probably drive.
Well, no shit. I don't know.
You better drive.
I was planning on driving.
I'm not driving.
I assumed I'm going to be around.
Is your car reliable?
Which one?
Yes.
Is the gas tank filled? Right now?
Mine is not.
Are you ready to go right now?
It will be.
Unprepared. Unprepared, Andrea.
Mine would
Unset.
get to the hospital, but not much farther.
Like it's like running out of gas in the parking lot.
I
I'd be
would.
like,
I would
Couldn't
carry
make
her
it
the
work.
rest of the way.
Will you be available at all times, or do you need to ask someone else to fill in if necessary?
AKA, are you
To
gonna-
fill in to be the driver?
I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
thought it meant
under
like work.
transportation.
Yeah, it could be driver.
It's probably driver. Flower lives right down the road, right?
Yeah.
So
Why can't you
My
drive
mom
yourself?
had to drive
why can't you drive yourself? I mean,
My mom had to
probably would be
drive.
able to, but
Sarah's mom to the hospital and she was giving birth to Ellen because Jane called and I was like, I gotta go! She runs out of the house and mom said she got they lived 15 minutes away from us, maybe 15, 20, depending on how you drove. Mom got there in 5.
these epidural diagrams are still up on my computer, and I just looked over and got freaked out again. I'm gonna close my laptop.
Good thing you're not a girl.
God, fuck me in the asshole, man. I would not want to do that.
It's
You'd
not
rather
far
be
off
gay than
that.
be a girl.
It's not far off that.
That would be, man. Yeah, I would rather be gay than I'd rather be a lesbian than a straight female. Which I mean, I'm already
Well,
attracted
yeah.
to women, so that makes sense anyway.
That kind of I'm down with that. That makes sense to me. Screw dicks. I hate.
You don't want to know
Guys,
what
do
the
know
sweet.
lesbians can still get pregnant, right?
Yeah, but like only if they're trying.
Well, no, we're just talking about
Hopefully.
regular sexuality. If I was a
Oh.
female, I would be a lesbian.
At this point in time,
At this point-
if you were born a female, it might be different.
Hey,
Maybe
we are
you wanna
so
know
off track.
Maybe
Andrew-
you want to know the sweet sensation of a nice hot sausage rod sliding up in you.
I can buy those.
You should buy them. I did skip a question because it didn't sound that interesting. Are you planning to stay with your partner in the hospital after the baby is born?
Like overnight?
Because that's asking too much.
I mean, how long is she going to stay? I don't know what the.
How long is she gonna stay? Woo. It depends on if they charge me extra.
I mean,
No, don't raise your hand like, oh, that's a good point.
No. I mean, like, how long do they stay in? I don't know.
What, the baby?
No, not the baby. I mean, how
What?
long is a recovery time? If it's
Like,
early in the
at
morning,
least a day.
Well,
At least.
I suppose so. Yes.
At
I'm not
least
going
a
to
day.
work. I know that.
I don't think it's. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but I don't think it's ever been done in the past
on
10 years.
On a weekday?
No, shut the fuck up. In like the past 10 years, I seriously doubt that a woman has went to the hospital, given birth, and left the same day. I doubt that.
I don't know.
Well, because you pay. Well, I think. I don't know, but I think you would pay for like the day. You know, I think you would.
It's not an outpatient.
It's like a hotel. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it could be an outpatient.
I mean, if everything goes smooth.
Sometimes they fucking go to different like birthing centers and have nothing to do with the hospital. Sometimes they just do it in their house and like because they don't have insurance, so they just fucking. That happened to a friend of mine. I went over to his house. He lived in a trailer. We're standing in the middle of the kitchen or whatever, and he's like, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He's like, hey, you see that stain? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's where I was born.
Wow.
I was like, oh, I'm going to stop standing on it then.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you in your birthplace.
Disturb your birthplace.
Oh, no. Is that it? Is that the only question?
Communication. Can your partner reach you at any time of the day?
No.
Does she? Really?
Well,
yeah, because you don't fucking carry yourself. You might want to start carrying your cell phone for this pregnancy thing.
That's asking a lot.
That's selfish. Does she have your cell phone number? Does it fucking matter? Should be the next question, Fry.
I don't carry my phone.
Does she have your cell phone number?
Yes.
Why would she not have your cell phone number?
We're only married. I mean,
well, I
see
guess
her
this
every day.
this is a birthing pamphlet, so it could be for like not couples, you know, like they could be just knocked up, like a one night stand, and like,
or they could be still living at their parents' house because they're only 15.
I mean,
it's out there.
No, I mean, I wasn't surprised one bit what you were saying. I was trying to think of something funny to say.
All right, so we'll just go on there.
Oh, I dated this chick when I was 14. So it wasn't like a serious relationship, but I dated this chick. I was 14, she was 15, and she already had 2 kids.
Why were you dating her?
I didn't know she had fucking kids, first off.
So she looked good?
Yeah, she looked great.
She looked good for having 2 kids at 15?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
She was...
You know, 15 aside, 2 children, that's 18 months of... at minimum.
At minimum. A minimum.
Which is a year and a half, which puts you to 14, possibly 13.
Yeah.
And they were viable children.
Yeah. Good for her, right?
And in a way, yes. Yes, it's pretty good.
She was still pretty taught down there, so...
Wow, okay.
And she taught me down there, if you know what I'm saying.
She didn't learn?
Huh?
She doesn't learn?
She already knew, dude.
No,
She was a fucking porn star.
I meant like
she
didn't think about stopping.
Huh? What, stopping having sex? Well, if you're already 2 in the hole, why not just go for a 3rd?
Is there another question?
Oh, man. Office number?
You know, she put that on my phone, even though I told her not to.
Your office number, not hers.
Oh. No.
You gotta call her in the middle of the day. Hey, honey, are you in labor yet? No? Okay, just checking.
Oh, no. I kind of dropped the ball on that one.
Can you reach her at any time?
I don't have her office number anymore because I deleted it because it was messing up my phone.
You deleted her off. I don't need this bullshit.
Well, I got her cell phone number and, you know.
Yeah, and if the towers go down or if it's dead.
Well, I sure hope we don't have a zombie apocalypse right before our child.
That's completely reasonable. What if you forget to pay the bill or her battery's dead and she doesn't have a charger or...
I gave her my travel. Yeah. I stuck that in her purse and she says, "What is this?" It's an extra battery.
Subject. Time of day. Find out how much time the drive will take at different times of the day. So I guess just account for traffic is what it's saying. You know what? I hate to say this, and this is probably awful, but you might not make it to the hospital if you're not 100% focused on that drive. That's just Mississippi, though. Like,
in cue Mississippi Roads. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for another episode of Mississippi Roads. I'm in Mississippi Rose right now.
Yes, you are.
time of year. Do not forget to allow for bad weather. If your baby is due during snow season, make a backup plan. Backup plan. Make a backup plan. Yeah, what if, not that would happen in Mississippi, but what if you get fucking snowed in and you go into labor? That sucks. You know what? I never thought of that.
Call an ambulance.
I never, even then.
It's their problem now.
Yeah, but I've never thought about that because, when I said that earlier about some people just choose to do it natural, I was thinking, that's a very, very small number of people.
But how many times does it happen where you don't have a choice?
You can't get to the hospital. That's actually probably pretty common because they're snowed in or it's a natural disaster or whatever.
Yeah.
Just stress can induce labor. So if it's like a hurricane or something.
So if I'm getting impatient with her, all I do is just hide in a closet and then jump out and scare the shit out of her, and she'll just go into labor.
Yeah, it just goes bloop, and it's.
I mean, I guess I would wait until we're about a week late, maybe, and I'll start doing shit like that.
Like hide in the bathroom when she's peeing, and just close the shower stall and lay down, and then as soon as you start hearing it trickle, you just go ah, and
just throw open the curtains.
The curtains open, or do a reverse ice thing.
That's a good idea because she's already sitting down, so she can't. I mean, if she falls, it's not that much further down, so it's really a safe.
I'm pretty sure falling on a baby bump's bad, no matter what the height.
Well, no, if you're sitting down, you just kind of slide off. It's actually I think a pretty safe way of doing it.
Okay, look, do you know how
paranoid she's going to be now listening to this?
It's your turn, first off. Second off, you know how they do those ice tricks or whatever whenever they walk up with a cup of ice water and they're in the shower and they throw it over the curtains?
That's horrible.
You've never seen that? There's lots of YouTube videos and stuff. What if you did a reverse one, though? You wait in the shower with a cup of ice water until she's peeing and then you throw it over her on the toilet.
I don't think I'd get out of the bathroom fast enough. I would look like a cat that's trying to run away on the linoleum that can't get any traction.
Yeah, you'd be barefoot trying to take off in the bathtub. You just hear like
smack into a wall. Get tangled up in the curtain itself as she's hitting me. That's a great idea. You know what? I want to take a break. We did the first side.
Pretty much.
We'll save this for another segment.
But
I don't know. I educated.
I
got educated. I feel smarter for it.
That was pretty successful, I think.
Yes, that was
Stay
good.
tuned for Mississippi Roads. Stay tuned for Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Stay tuned for
Would you like
fries with that? Just in case you want to put something after that. You got all three. Gold.
Mississippi roads.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Mississippi Hose. Mississippi Road. I was just being stupid, which is kind of like my thing. So I'm going.
Nowhere.
I'm in reverse. I'm just so used to throwing in reverse. I'm going to go pick up pizza and also chips. That's right, chips because.
Wearing my clothes.
Yeah, I'm wearing Fried hoodie because I'm from Oklahoma and it gets cold there. But when it does, I just put on a bunch of jackets because it's not cold that long. I don't know, but
Why is your phone light still on?
Oh, because we never locked it.
Oh.
Which we definitely need to do since it has like 10% battery. But
Can you plug it in?
yeah, I could, but it's not worth it. It's not gonna die while we're out. Oh man, she's cute, huh?
It's a fat dog though.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say that's a fat girl though, like talking about the dog.
No,
I was like,
I mean, just different perspectives. You're single, I'm married. I'm like, hey, look at that dog. It's pretty fat. And you're like, hey, look at that woman. She's pretty good looking.
yeah, that's true. It's true. So what the fuck is a juke? Do you know what a juke is? We just passed one.
Talking about in football?
No, a juke, that little white,
A juke?
weird ass shaped car.
Oh, a car?
Yeah, a Nissan Juke.
Oh, no, I'm not.
They're like turbocharged, and they market it as being like kind of sporty, but I don't know.
It makes sense because, you know, in juking and football, it's like very agile.
Yeah, I know it makes sense, but they're just the weirdest fucking shaped cars in the world, I think. To me,
think the Element or the Cube are both annoying.
you don't like those?
No, I do not like them.
I don't know if I'd own one, but like a Kia Soul, that's another square one. That's the one that the hamsters dance in, and I'm fucking all about that.
Yeah, that commercial. I
so
don't know
catchy.
what the car was, but the commercial spoke to me with those hamsters.
Yeah.
So I guess it didn't really speak to me about the product.
You know, there's an internet meme.
What the?
What is? Oh, it's a
ball.
beach ball. I thought that was a rare spotted watermelon.
Yeah, I thought it was a melon too. Just on the side of the road, a big ass round melon.
Should we go back and get it?
No.
Oh,
Probably has, you know,
it's probably
air
got
in it, like stale
air. Oh, that's why I like you, Fry, because most people would be like herpes or AIDS or some other stereotypical
The whole thing about
gross
going
thing.
and picking up the pizza is you need to go straight, not turn right. Because I said it's the
don't-
way we came by.
There's pizza right there. Why don't you just stop right there?
Hunt Brothers Pizza is not Domino's Pizza.
It's gas station
and
pizza.
Andrea apparently that doesn't really make me want to buy it.
You've never had gas station pizza?
I'm sure I've had gas station pizza.
Well, it's good.
Not
Hunt
all
Brothers
gas
especially.
stations are created equally.
God did not create all gas stations equally.
No.
Neither did Super C. Three
so.
Dads Cooking. Is that a restaurant? Is it a gas station?
I've never been in there, which is kind of ironic because this is within walking distance of my house, and I never had an interest in going in there.
You know,
until we were sitting there talking about it.
I fucking hate Mississippi drivers, but I will say this for them on their behalf. They almost always what?
You said, I hate this entire group of people, but I will speak for them.
Well, as much as I hate them, I can't deny the fact that I have almost never seen them just completely block an entrance. Like, they'll always stop before
An entrance to
yeah, like a
lot.
parking lot or something, so that people can get in and out. Because on the other hand, if you don't stop, they will squeeze their ass in.
Very true.
They will fit somehow. I remember it was like my first week of owning this vehicle, being deployed down here and stuff. My heated seats won't go down. There it goes. You want some heated seats?
No, I don't need any.
Like my first week of driving around in Mississippi in my brand new manual car.
Brand new pre-owned.
Brand new pre-owned manual car. Let me preface that properly for my Nazi friend over here.
Hey, just because
You
it's a
are German,
Volkswagen
aren't you?
doesn't make it.
Aren't you
Nazi.
German?
Yes.
And you speak German a little bit.
I took it in high school. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice seat warmer.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
So anyways, my first week of having this car, man, we really have a problem with getting
You
sidetracked.
cannot stay focused to save your life to make a point.
You know that movie Up? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I really like
I
it.
fucking love that movie. You know Doug the dog?
Yeah.
How he goes, squirrel!
And then back to conversation.
Yeah, whenever I was in karate, that's what my sensei always said about me, and my other it was like a running joke.
You know, I see that.
Is that I was Doug the dog from Up.
I'm gonna view you differently because you told me that. Because like, yeah, he is Doug. So what am I? Am I the old guy?
Let's see. If you
Or
had
am I
to
a
be,
kid?
Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah, you're Kevin the bird.
I'm Kevin the bird.
And it's just
I kind of do my own thing a lot.
yeah, I mean,
I'll come and hang out with you, have fun, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my home by myself for the weekend, and I'll see you Monday. You won't see me again. And then I come back, and you're like, oh, well, he's all right. He's not with.
you know who the old man is?
No.
Also you. Just like on the other end of the spectrum where you're like social, but you're like, fuck this.
Like in class, we spent 2 days now.
2 days discussing who is going to clean.
Yeah, which team in this review game on the radios, you know, is like, well, what's this, you know, what number and
Yeah, because
frequencies?
one team won one day, and then the other team
No, it
won.
wasn't even the other team. The teams were mixed up.
Yeah,
it was
well-
brand new teams.
Yeah, like,
So you had some double winners and some double losers. And it's like, I didn't even remember we played the game 2 days ago. Like, oh, we're bringing that. Why don't we just all clean, wipe some tables, sweep the floor, mop it, and we get the heck on out of here? Yes, you will want
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I got the right turn. Fuck yeah! Literally the right turn.
I got a question.
Double. What?
I got a quick. So, what happened when you were here for a week driving your new car?
You know, I don't remember.
It was something about leaving space.
Oh, getting fucking. So like, I pull up in front because the Walgreens is on a corner with a stoplight, and so the cars are backed up to the entrance of the Walgreens, and I stop before the turn-in thing, and there was somebody parked right in front of the turn-in thing, so I guess it was my responsibility to leave that gap, so saith Mississippi guidelines, but I didn't, and this fucking Crown Victorian, whatever.
Crown Victoria, you're good. Just like
which is like fucking air down here. There's like 30 of them I see a day. Anyways, this Crown Vic wedges itself so fucking close to me and the guy in front of me that the guy in front of me gets out and turns around and starts screaming like, "Ah, what the fuck are you doing?" And I start backing up, and then this truck comes up behind me and like comes up real fast and gets right up on my ass, so I can't back up anymore. And so he just drives off, and the guy gets back in his car, and we just carry on like nothing fucking happened. Just literally, like, so fast. I don't get it. I don't understand how this is normal. They're just like, he sticks his, well, he didn't actually get out, but he stuck half his body out the window like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna hit my ride." And it was a big, jacked up Escalade with rims and shit. Like, everything down here is. And he was so legitimately mad, and then just so legitimately didn't ever happen. Just pew pew. I don't get it. They're like, well, I better save some energy for how that's gonna happen in 5 more minutes.
Pace yourself.
Is it here?
Yes, you will meant to take another right turn.
Dang! Look at that.
This is the turn we should have taken on our earlier excursion. Would have saved us about 20 minutes, 30 possibly.
Yeah, really. I'm sweating in this hoodie, but I'm still kind of cold, so I don't want to take it off.
Thank you. Thank you for sweating in my hoodie and refusing to take it off.
Well, I'm still using it.
Well, I'm glad you're not putting on another jacket. Hey, can I use this one now? That one's all sweaty.
That's a very positive way to look at it.
What are you looking at in pockets and what?
That's Andrea's chip list.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you...
Yeah,
you were...
give me that back. What are you looking at the paper in my hand for?
The dominoes on the left. Where are we going to get chips, though?
Huh?
Where are we going to get chips?
A gas station or some shit. I don't know.
It's going to be expensive.
So? I'm paying for it. What do you care?
I don't want to feel guilty.
You're paying for pizza. Look, it's a fucking kangaroo. That's like a grocery store, kind of.
Could you imagine somebody from the north has no kangaroo gas station?
Well, it is in my fucking childhood.
You have kangaroos?
There's like one.
Oh, see, I've never seen kangaroo talking down here, and they're everywhere.
3 hours south of me, but it's still in Oklahoma.
Well, that's kind of a southern state.
Well, you know, technically speaking, because I saw a map printed out one time that had like South, Northern, Midwest, and all these different regions. Technically, I think Oklahoma is classified as Midwest, but
no, we've already had this argument.
No, look, fucking Google search it.
You pull up that janky ass map, and I'll still yell at you about it.
Well,
because that's not part of the Midwest.
What is it then?
I don't know. West?
No, it's
Southwest.
All right.
You're not in the mid fucking West. I know that.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure it's Midwest, but we'll look it up. All right. Anyways, but if you're from there, it's way more fucking southern than half the states that are in the South, especially fucking Florida.
Well, yeah. What's your age of consent over there?
16.
Yeah. See, that's pretty.
That's
pretty weird.
Anyways, and there's the only thing Oklahoma's missing from being the true South is like humidity and
Are we supposed to go through a drive-through?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is that a drive-through window for... No, I'm going inside. Just park this car.
There is a drive-through. Maybe this used to be a different kind of fast food place. I'm thinking.
I'm just going to go inside.
Anyways, we're going to pause this thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you monologue again.
Definitely. Alright, so we just went into fucking Domino's, and there's a picture on the wall of, like, I don't know, 70s probably, 80s maybe?
Huh.
Maybe 90s even, I don't know.
No, it was not 90s.
I don't fucking know. Look, the point is, there's a picture on the wall, and there's like 3 phone operators taking calls, and Fry goes, man, that's an old picture. And I'm like, oh yeah, because it's kind of grainy. Stop that, we have a mic on. Put that fucking, put the phone.
It's food.
No, you wait to eat. Fry, put it up. You're gonna ruin the recording. Your commitment to this podcast is hollow.
Oh God, you're amazing.
All right, well, you can eat them in a minute. So we go in there, and he says, man, that's an old picture. And I'm like, okay, he's about to comment on how old it looks or how old their hats and uniforms are. And this, oh, never mind. I thought that was somebody waiting in line for the drive-thru. So there's, sorry, another fucking tangent, but there's 2 people, there's 2 delivery vehicles sitting in what used to be a drive-thru, and I thought a 3rd car just pulled up waiting in line for the drive-thru. But it was just another delivery vehicle with a
God,
very...
they have 5 of them here.
Very they have 2 more right there.
Well, yeah, 3 plus the 2.
Oh, that's 5.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm thinking Fry is about to say something about how old the picture looks or how their uniforms are outdated or something, and he goes, man, look how busy they are. It's like, back in the day, they must have had customers.
Well, I mean, there's 3 operators and 3 different phones taking orders. I mean, that's pretty busy to me. But you know, I guess I.
Which one of these looks like it has more chip options?
What do you mean?
That one, probably.
No, because you gotta no. It's right there. Just go to the easy one.
Fine.
I don't know why you'd want to try to get over there and do a U-turn, and I mean, you're just putting our lives in danger.
Whatever, man, whatever. And then the asshole is talking to the clerk, and he's like, can I have a pen with my order? Because he didn't give him a pen to sign his check with. What a dick.
Dude, he's got a lot on his mind, all right? He smiled, even though you could see he wanted to stab you with it.
Yeah, also it was me who said it, not Fry. Try to throw you under the bus to our probably half of a fan.
Are we losing them? We were at 3.
Oh yeah.
We need to
By the
find
way,
out
go
their
check
names.
out our YouTube channel. It's way better shit than this. You get pretty colors to look at and flashing lights. All right, Fry, it's your turn for a monologue. You have to. I did it. Even if it's garbage and we throw it out, you have to do it.
What if it's just silent?
It can't be silent. Talk about something you know. Alright. That was a really eventful trip to the gas station. Put that fucking shit up. Put up your fucking garlic knot bullshit. Well, alright. First off, you probably ate them all. And leave anybody for anybody else. Alright, so this is a really eventful trip into the gas station. We can't drive because I can't get sidetracked. So, I walk in, and I didn't believe that the only 3 full-size bags of chips they had were the 3 flavors she asked for, specifically Ruffles, Lay's, and regular. Second.
Was the last in stock?
No, it was the only full-size bags they sold.
Only flavors they had in full size.
Yeah.
Wow.
Secondly, I back up, and this really fucking creepy looking black dude grabs me on the shoulder and is like, whoa, bud. It's like, because I was about to back into him. Like, oh man, I about shit a fucking brick. My butthole is clenched so tight you couldn't fit a grease BB up there.
Was he like glaring at you? Was
no,
he mad?
I walked back into him and he caught me. It's kind of romantic. But
that's what you do when you get, swept off your feet? You just clench?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then, yeah, so don't stick it in too quick or you'll lose it. I don't
think you're that strong.
Then I go to the counter, right? And I swear to God, the exact same black lady who was just at Domino's was up here. Like, same haircut, same size, same everything. That, regardless of, like, not ignoring that, though, I didn't realize wearing this baggy-ass green hoodie and basketball shorts, buying 3 bags of chips with my lazy eye, that it looked like I was stoned out of my mind. So I throw the bags up there, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with drugs, I promise. It's for a pregnant woman.
Oh my god! And what was her reaction?
She was like, I thought you were going to a party.
It's a knife. What do you mean, how does a knife work?
You mean it's thin?
Yeah.
And it cuts through things that aren't as thin?
Well, see, one end cuts better than the other.
Right, because the other end's thinner.
Ah.
More thin. Sorry, more thin.
No, I think it's thinner.
Either way.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't say more thin.
I say more. Because, like, people say stupider. It's more stupid.
Yeah.
Because you can put unnecessary ERs on things.
Yeah, but more thin is incorrect.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's just another way of saying it.
No, it's not.
It's
not
more thin.
No, it's thinner.
It's the same thing.
No, it's incorrect conjugation.
I don't believe you.
Well, I don't even know how to prove it to you on Google.
How would you search that? Is more thinner proper?
I'm gonna Google thinner versus more thin, and we'll see what happens.
Thinner, comparative form of thin, more thin. Turpentine or wait, it's skipping part of it. Click on it.
Wikinaria? Never even heard of that. Thinner. Comparative form of thin, more thin.
So they're synonymous.
Plural. Thinners. Plural. A liquid
My God,
substance
plural.
used to thin. Consistency. Turpentine mineral spirits are used as thinner. Oh, thinners. Okay.
No, that's just thinner. That's
Well, it's in the noun sense. You're using thinner as a noun, like paint thinner.
Whatever.
But it doesn't say more thin other than the definition, which you can't say thinner is thinner.
That fucking...
It's in the definition.
That colon is like equal to. It's like a little equal
No,
sign
it's a
saying
colon.
more than.
No, a colon and an equal to sign are two different.
Nah, it's the same. It's just a colon's 2 periods.
We're
2
gonna
points
ask
2 lines.
Andrea.
Why?
Because she has a minor in English.
What a waste. Don't tell her I said that.
I'll just bleep that right out.
Oh, whatever. She doesn't listen to these anyways.
Sure she does. I make her listen to it.
Whatever.
Thin, thinner, thinnest. Grammar. What is a superlative? Oh, it's not conjugation. It's superlative. Look, you're just going to have to get used to it that nobody says more thin.
I do.
Well, you're wrong.
I don't think I am.
Well, until you can prove me otherwise.
I can't prove... You can't prove me wrong, though.
But there's no... I can't prove that you're right.
I feel like Andrew's just going to side with you because every time...
Because I'm correct.
No, every time we bring something up to her, she's like, well, it's not wrong, but it would be better to do what my husband says.
There you go. That's why I love having her in the conversation. I married her because, well, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
I don't know if she's ever said that I was wrong, but she always sides with you.
Yeah. So you got to know your fight and know your allies.
We're in your house with your wife.
Well, you don't have like a phone a friend or something. Say, hey, Fanning, am I right or is Fry right?
Fanning wouldn't fucking know. He's from Georgia.
Well, that's what I mean. You need to have a phone a friend. Who would you phone him?
Hey,
If you're on the game show,
yeah,
who's a millionaire or
it
whatever?
depends on the question.
Yeah.
And the subject. Like
Grammar
grammar.
and English. Who are you gonna phone?
Your wife.
Okay, she doesn't count
Why?
because that's my phone a friend.
No, we're not on the game. Is this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or what?
It's who is a millionaire.
Who is a millionaire?
Yeah, it's my own game show.
I don't know.
And you can't have any of the same context that I have.
if it was like history or pretty much any other subject.
Yeah, but the subject is grammar and English.
I don't know anybody who's good at grammar.
Okay, how about
Other than
science?
my wife.
Science. Biology, specifically.
My sister, she has well, not a doctorate. She has a bachelor's from OU Medical, which is a pretty good
So
school
she's your phone a friend?
for that. Yeah.
Okay. So now what you're saying is we need to come up with a biology question that neither one of us knows the answer to that Google can't tell us.
Oh goodness. Or we can do history, and I can call my mentor, and he'd be able to spat you off like 10 hours worth of
What
content.
History's a rather large subject, though.
I know, and I meant it as broad as I said it.
He's that good?
He is like he's fucking crazy with history. I was playing the trivia crack, whatever, and I was just like reading these history questions out loud, and he just like boom, instantly, before I even read the options, he would just give me the answer, and then he'd tell me I couldn't even go on to the next subject for a few minutes because then he'd go on the history about it for a little bit.
So the more you know.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question because Andrea was watching Friends yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's surprising.
Anyways, I think it's Joey and Chandler are fighting over this girl.
Joe and Chan.
Okay, and they're talking to a Dutch woman, and they said
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
no, and they said where are the Dutch from? And then I said, well, that's dumb. They're from, and then I started thinking, there's not a country of Dutch.
Deutschland.
No, Deutschland's German.
I know.
So those are Germans, not Dutch. Like the Pennsylvania, he said, well, the Pennsylvania Dutch, so if she's she could be from Pennsylvania. So, well, that's incorrect because Pennsylvania Dutch is actually supposed to be the Pennsylvania Deutsch because it's the Germans that were settling in that area.
I just broke your homemade slinky.
I'll make another. Anyways, are they from Holland? Because if they're not, who's from Holland?
I don't know. Let's ask Google.
Because we don't have Hollanders. Or Hollandese or anything.
Where are the Dutch from? Holland.
So it is Holland.
Why did you type it in if I was already?
Because I also wanted to. Well, okay. Well, then what the fuck's the Netherlands?
The Dutch are the people who live in the Netherlands. I think it's like.
Well, you just said Holland.
Yeah, it is Holland.
So you're saying Holland and the Netherlands are the same place?
No, I don't think so. Oh wait, often the Netherlands is called Holland, but this is only part of the Netherlands.
Maybe that's like we call Germany, Germany, but they say Deutschland. So maybe we call them Holland, or it's Holland, but they say Netherlands. Your grandmother's going to be your next phone a friend?
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Is she going to know the answer to Netherlands or Holland?
I mean, I can ask her. But for our one listener, my grandma sounds a lot like Tree Trunks from Adventure Time. So,
well, you got to have a question ready.
Enjoy. Oh, what?
What are you going to ask her? What if she's your phone a friend? What subject would be best?
I don't know.
Not like
Sports.
1970s fashion.
Sports, probably.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Hi, Mama.
Hello. I'm having lunch a little bit late.
Are you still in New Orleans?
No, I am in College Station, Texas A&M.
Oh.
We went to see the first President Bush's presidential library this morning.
Neat.
That was a sightseeing thing, ma'am.
How was the ball?
It was a great experience. We really learned a lot, but we lived it too. So it gave us a good memory recall because we remember when the Desert Storm War came along, and it was so scary to think that there it was, war again.
How was the ball game, Mama?
any good, Philip. We lost the ball game. They beat us 20 points. Isn't that sad?
Were you
But we made 2 touchdowns, and it was a good trip, and it's an honor just to get to go to a bowl game.
did you mind your manners? I know how you get at football games. Were you cussing and screaming?
No, I didn't mind my manners.
Did you get kicked out again?
No,
Oh,
I didn't do any. But wait. I don't mind my manners. Didn't I teach you anything?
no.
You just learned all your manners on your own, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
How'd you, hey, do you know anything about Holland?
About what?
Holland?
The country?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
They have lots of history. It's unique. It's a lot of it. It's like New Orleans built up. They have a lot of canals, and that's the way to travel. The streets are really canals. Are you going to go there?
No, I was
It
just...
dawned on me.
No, I was just curious. Why is it called the Netherlands and also Holland?
Because they changed their name to do that and that kind of thing. They just had the 2 names and took one. So I don't know when and why they named it or any of that. Why are you going there?
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I was just curious. I was in an argument with a friend, and because what was it? Dutch? Yeah. Because
Dutch.
because there isn't a Dutch country, right? So it's Holland, but they're called the Dutch.
Yeah.
But it's just really confusing.
Okay, well, why didn't you Google it?
We tried. We couldn't get a good answer.
Some things aren't on there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know either, but if I find out, I'll share it. You'll be the first to be told.
Do you make apple pies, Momo? Do you know how to make apple pies?
Yes, I know how to make apple pies.
I was just curious about that too. Okay. Well, thanks
Are
for
you making pies?
No, no, Momo.
Well, why did you ask me about the pies?
I was just curious.
Okay, just be curious about everything, and then you call your grandmother.
Momo,
Yeah.
What'd you do with that picture of Tom Selleck?
What did I do with it?
Yeah.
I'm carrying it around on my back. No, on my heart, across my heart.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm not quite that bad, but I do have it with me on this trip.
Oh, man.
Oh, man is right.
Oh, goodness. That was... Goodness. I don't think I've recovered from that.
I'll never recover from it because I'll be loving that man forever. When I bury him, I'll still be loving him.
Okay. He's younger than you. He's a lot younger than you.
I know, I just started to say that. I'm 20 years older than he is.
So how are you going to bury him? You're living forever. Let's not
I'm living
just...
forever. I'm going to make you suffer forever, boy.
How old are you now, Momo?
83.
No, you're not.
I am too. I was born in 1932.
All right. Well, I gotta go, Momo.
All right. Okay, goodbye. I love you very much.
I love you too.
All right.
Say hi to Tom Selleck for me.
I will. I'll be kissing him tonight.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
So anyway, she had more knowledge than you and I your mentor, and apparently Google as far as explaining. So I re-googled it. Why is it now called the Netherlands? And got a wealth of information here. And I actually now have a video I'm curious about.
Welcome to the great nation of Holland, where the tulips grow, the windmills turn, the breakfast is chocolatey, the people industrious, and the sea tries to drown it all. Except this country isn't Holland. It's time for the difference between Holland, the Netherlands, and a whole lot more.
Ooh.
The correct name for this tulip-growing, windmill-building, hagelslag-eating, container ship-moving, ocean-conquering nation is the Netherlands. But confusion is understandable. The general region has been renamed a lot over 1,000 years, including as the Dutch Republic, the United States of Belgium, and the Kingdom of Holland. But it's not just history that makes this country's name confusing, because the Netherlands is divided into 12 provinces. Groningen, Drenthe, Overijssel, Gelderland, Limburg, Noord-Brabant, Zeeland, which by the way is the Zeeland that makes this Zeeland new, Friesland with adorable little hearts on its flags, Flevoland, Utrecht, and here's the confusion, North Holland, and Zuid-South Holland. These provinces make calling the Netherlands Holland like calling the United States Dakota. Though unlike the Dakotas, which are mostly empty, save for the occasional jackalope, the two Hollands are the most populated provinces and have some of the biggest attractions like Amsterdam and Kokenhof. Chances are, if it's Dutch and you've heard of it, it's in one of the Hollands. Even the government's travel website.
Wow, that was actually very educational.
Yeah.
And so
Props to Holland versus the Netherlands YouTube video by CGP Gray. C.G.P.Gray is the YouTube channel, and that was a very
informative.
Yeah, that was an awesome video.
So,
and it had fantastic animation.
Yeah, it really helped explain a lot. So
yeah.
There's Holland, North and South, but that'd be like our North and South Dakotas.
Yeah.
So it's just the provinces within the Netherlands.
America, just Dakota. That's funny.